Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Kissy. Today I wanted to do a reading for the collective. Before we begin, I wanted to say there are a couple of things that I'm noticing. Well, first of all, welcome to Scorpio season officially. Okay, to all the Scorpios, happy birthday. And this Scorpio season has started off with a nice little emotional surprise. Unexpected emotions kind of surfacing, deep emotions of love and feelings of just very heartfelt connection. You could be feeling this with your divine masculine. You could be feeling a connection to your spirit at this time, but from a space that feels holistic, emotionally speaking. Okay, like even if it's like some sort of past wound, there's a beauty in. I don't want to say beauty is in the pain, but there is. I know it seems a little bit cliche perhaps, but there's a lot of truth to that. So a lot of like feelings of romanticism, like using channeling music today has been very potent. I shared two songs today. One was from Mark Anthony. The other one was from Miriam Hernandez. And they were both very heartfelt songs. So if you want to check those out, you can look at them in my videos, my shorts or whatever they're called. So what else did I want to add? The music. Oh, it feels also as if someone could be, oh, look at that, a little bird on my porch. How sweet. It looks like a, I know it's not, but it almost has, oh my goodness, it's inside my porch. Oh my goodness. Wait. Oh, do you see it? Can you see it through the window? Oh, fudge. I don't think I could. Hold that thought. Oh, I don't want to mess it up. Do you see it on my porch? I have my little, oh no, it left. It was literally like right there. The thing is I have, we just got a pet guinea pig and I let him sit out. I put him outside so he can have some fresh air. But he is covered up and all that, so it's not like any birds are going to come in. Hopefully not. I'm hoping birds are not going to come try to scoop him up. I doubt it. I don't think they do that. I mean, you got to be a pretty big bird. All right, so anyway, sorry for the distraction. Something else I wanted to add. Mangoes could be significant for you at this time. Maybe you're craving mango drinks, mango flavored, whatever. But I also posted that about mangoes, how it's like a sacred fruit, gift of the gods. So it's giving me very Jupiter energy, okay? Like a very abundant energy. So anyways, I think I'll leave it at that. Oh, no. One more thing. For some of you, there could be like practice. I don't know, like a choir practice. I keep hearing like, and not only that, but it's like, I keep hearing like drumming, right? And then the piano, but then there's also like, opera music, but I'm also getting, it's very strange. Okay. So it feels like if somebody's either practicing or like, there's like a group practice, cause there's a lot of like counting beats. There's like practicing the range of the voice and practicing, I don't want to say even, it's almost like doing rehearsals. I feel like you could be doing, maybe you're rehearsing, maybe you're in the choir, in your community, or maybe you're in a band. I don't know, maybe at school, or perhaps even, you're a professional singer. So, whether it's singing, but it's also a lot, it's coming through also. The opera sounds French. And it sounds very like Josephine Baker, very 1920s tone, but in opera, which is really weird. What was the other thing? There was another thing. The drums, however, it felt a little bit more tribal, but I was also getting like that there was like the drums and the piano was a thing of like it had more to do with the counting the beats or making the beats like creating the rhythm of the beats or something like that. So it felt almost like a collaboration, or like if people are kind of like trying out different ways of putting together their music or something. Okay, I mean, let's see. All right, so as you see, I already went ahead and put the figures out there while I was talking, but I do want to pull all these cards before we begin. I feel like there was more to add to this, guys. I don't know. I mentioned the mango, fruit of the gods, Jupiter energy, or gift of the gods, I should say, not fruit of the gods. Gift. Maybe you're being gifted by the gods. Some fruit for your labor, some beautiful fruit that you have, that you're reaping or you have reaped for your good work. All right. Let's see. Lo que no te correspondía y todo queda en cero, amor, y nada queda en su lugar. Ahora mi corazón se parte en dos. Okay, that's the song that I posted today of Mark Anthony. It's called Se Esfuma Tu Amor. It means like your love escapes, and he's basically saying, and now everything's back at zero. You can look it up. I don't want to go ahead and take your time here for the reading, explaining the lyrics of a song, but let's see. So somebody could be feeling like everything's back at zero. I mean, this is Scorpio. We just entered Scorpio, 0 degrees. So it's very much that energy, like that empty space of silence before where you're in that quiet. It's like that, I don't even want to say, it feels like being in an egg, in an egg, right? But the energy is like, it's like give me a second. I'm trying to see what pictures I'm getting here. So it's like being protected within a sphere, within an environment or some sorts. So just think of that like being in the womb, right? It's you're protected in the womb inside another body, and that's the energy that I'm getting. So maybe some of you are pregnant, or maybe you could get pregnant at this time. Oh, look, the gun kind of fell out, so I'm going to go ahead and put it right there at the first house. We'll go ahead and put the rest. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Did I already do that one? Yes, I did. I sure did. 10, excuse me, 10, 11, and 12. I will organize this. I have this, I don't know if you can see it. It's just a Halloween thing that we're doing for the kids. So it's kind of uncomfortable. I think I'm going to take it out soon, put it on the table. It was for my son's birthday. So, okay, let's start here because I'm going to just keep on talking. All right, folks, are we ready? So this is an all sign reading from Aries through Pisces during, for this new season, just starting now in Scorpio, okay? So I'm going to see if I can maintain this rhythm you know, because I do tend to kind of go with the flow of the energies, but I'm going to try to make it a little more systematic in some ways, just for continuity or consistency. Okay. All right. So let's begin at the first house. We have Libra here, actually. All right. Let's just do it. In this study, we have the candlestick, dancing, and the revolver. So right now you're looking very balanced, and I think that's what the dancing is really more implying, like the dance of the yin and yang. For some reason, that's kind of how it's coming through. For some, you could be actually dancing, or dancing is recommended. Like maybe show off a little bit your dance moves, or, you know, like go out with your friends, go dance a little bit, maybe go do something where you can get that energy flowing, that creative energy, that very Mars energy. Maybe that's a positive outlet to express at this time. The revolver makes me feel like maybe you're because it's always, revolver is like about the home, right? But I feel like maybe returning to a love, that maybe you have a love for dancing and it feels like home. Maybe it makes you feel more balanced, because the study is this is the first house. It's all about what you've either learned about yourself, or how you project yourself, or how the people see you, right? And how people see you right now, or how you feel you're being seen, is you're coming across as balanced. You're coming across as your energies feel maybe even musical. I don't know how to express that, guys. I'm sorry. I'm having a hard time today saying what it is. But dancing is more like you're going with the flow of your rhythm, okay? And that's what's being expressed. You're either operating from your heart, or people can see you, how you communicate. It's like a dance, or how you express yourself. It's like you're dancing. Okay. Let's go here to the ballroom with the wrench. And then it says a stroll in the park with Capricorn or Cancerian energies. So you could be a mother figure, a father figure right now, needing to maybe adjust a little emotionally. So maybe you're going for a walk. Maybe you're taking a walk to kind of fix a situation of an emotional matter. Or maybe it's taken a toll on you emotionally, that you have to like correct a situation. Maybe it's a conversation that's of the heart that you have to have, and it feels like it's going to take work, or it's going to be difficult, or it's going to be challenging. It feels like something that needs to be worked out. Okay, but this is definitely feelings of love, or feelings for people you love. You could be a parent figure with your children. Maybe your kids might be going through something and you want to work with them on it, talk it out. If it's not your children, it could just be, you might be dealing with a Capricorn or a Cancer energy that might be dealing with difficult energies at this time, trying to balance out their feelings. Maybe they need to take a walk, or they're trying to clear their head in a way, or maybe just clear themselves emotionally. So a walk is healthy for that. All right, so we have Colonel Mustard in the kitchen with a candlestick and walking under a starlit night sky. Wow. Okay. So Virgo or Pisces energy could be feeling very, it seems to me either they're starting a partnership or a relationship in their environment, in their neighborhood. It could, because it is, it could just be a good friendship even that's been developed, but taking a walk under starlit night and with someone else. It feels like maybe, or you could, let's say, you can go for a walk and you meet someone as you're walking in the park. and you have a really nice connection, but it's at night. Maybe you like to go out at night and take walks at night, because remember we said a stroll in the park, but the stroll in the park might be at night, starlit night. So maybe an evening stroll you could be doing that with someone, or you end up meeting someone when you're there. Okay? That sounds fun. All right, let's see. We have Mayor Green with something to remember and the sword of truth. So in the conservatory, we have a Scorpio energy at home with something to remember, a truth. A Scorpio is at home right now. Now, it doesn't have to be literal. Oh, they're literally at home, but they can feel at home in their body, feel at home emotionally, feel at home with the person they're with. Whatever the case is, there's a Scorpio feeling at home or at home at this time. But there's something that they need to remember. There's a truth that they have to remember. Okay, hold on. My TV's, give me a second. Okay, there. All right, so I feel like a Scorpio energy, specifically Scorpio, there's some truth that they need to remember, or it's important to remember this thing. Should we clarify? Let's see. No, you know what? I'm going to choose an animal totem for this one here. Something tells me that perhaps it's better to show the animal totem or the crystal. Something to remember might be pertaining to what card shows up here at this time. Interesting. We have the eagle. We were just talking about birds. And then the window quartz. So it says, the eagle says, I am awakening every day in many ways. I enjoy seeking connections with my higher self and observing myself from a higher perspective. I have great clarity. I am a catalyst to awaken awareness of all beings. I see clearly now and become aware of profound spiritual truths. So there's a truth that you might be remembering. It doesn't have to be a Scorpio specifically, even though I did say that, because it does feel very specific. But if it resonates with you, okay? You have a strong Scorpio energies or placements in your 8th house. I feel like this thing that you're going to remember might be an awakening for you. The window quartz, do you feel your connection with the sky above and the earth beneath your feet? Are you aligned with your true spiritual nature? Are you able to see life from a greater perspective? Let your consciousness soar high as you stay grounded. Allow your vision of your future to reach far and wide, to align with the past and the present for yourself and others. Perfect. All right, guys. I think that's clarity for this here. So let's move on to the 5th house, where we have Miss Scarlet in the dining room with the kitchen and interference. So we have a Leo or Aquarius that may have like some issues when it comes to their neighborhood, and how maybe there's some interference in their neighborhood. Questions about, do they love their neighborhood, or maybe they love their neighborhood, but there's some kind of interference in the neighborhood. It could be the people that are there or someone specific in the neighborhood that's kind of interfering with you loving your neighborhood. Something of that nature, perhaps. But it would seem to me that this interference is more to do with your environment. It has more to do with your with whether or not you love your environment. So maybe that is the interference. Something could be interfering with you really feeling comfortable with it. Or maybe whatever is interfering, maybe you have like questions of whether or not you want to be where you are, the neighborhood you live in, the environment you're in, and whatever the case is, it could be this interference that's affecting your ability to feel love for this situation or for this energy at this time, or for your, whether it's your community, whether it's just your environment in general, however you want to see that. But Leo and Aquarius says there's some kind of interference between your love for where you are, for your environment at this time. So Miss Scarlet has a dagger in the billiard room and the word day. So I heard deity, but it could just be, this is Aries or Libra, is either communicating let's get a clarifier here for this one. Yeah. Why is day here? Oh, I guess we're getting two clarifiers. We're getting a life path 7. Could be significant for an Aries or a Libra. And family matters. So, day. Whatever, okay. There's something that you're in your, okay, got it. Your routine. I feel like maybe you need to schedule your communications in the day. Maybe you work in communications. Maybe you're a better communicator in the daytime than you are at nighttime. I mean, take that as you will. But there is, this is like what you do. This is 6th house energies, right? So what you're doing in the 6th house energies is you're communicating. You're communicating maybe your spiritual path, maybe I don't know, maybe you're communicating this essence of God even. Perhaps to your family or with your family, or maybe it's family matters. Jeez, why do I feel like I have to get more cards for this? Let's get another clarifier. Ooh, that one wanted to come out quickly. Dr. Orchid, mother energy, Cancer energy. Okay, I think the moon is in Cancer right now. So this is I'm gonna be honest. This feels to me like you're I also heard Mother's Day, but it's like your day. Something about like this is your day. Aries, you can be getting I don't know how to explain this. Jesus, I am having such a hard time today, like communicating. And look, it is about communication. So I feel like maybe perhaps when it comes to work, I think you're either being offered a position or some kind of collaboration in regards to communication, spiritual communication, family matters, and I feel like and I just heard like daytime. So like it could be maybe a show in the day is what I heard. Okay, I'm not going to go so much deeper into that because I'm going to break my head trying to... Oh, wow. Let's see. All right, guys. Last chance. For Aries and Libra, I'm going to go ahead and pick one of these because it's still leaving me a little bit iffy. To be more specific, please. The spider. Perfect symbol for the Halloween season and Scorpio season, of course. The spider says, I observe patterns and symbols and easily interpret their meanings. Writing and creating bring greater understanding. My imagination is active. I have great creative ideas that I easily bring into reality. I create my reality. Creativity flows through me in a myriad of ways. And the stone is called the Picasso stone. So interesting. Picasso, like the painter, says, have you noticed the writing on the wall? Do you need to express yourself through the written word? Are you aware of how your thoughts create? You are the weaver, and you are the woven one. You are the dreamer, and you are the dream. Accept that. Oh my God, it makes me want to cry right now. Accept that you have the power to define your destiny, fate, and reality through your focus and imagination. The reason it made me feel that way is because we said Life Path 7, and it made me think of God, right? So it's almost like saying, is the writing on the wall? Have you noticed the writing on the wall? Is like, this is your day. Perhaps it's like, when I say deity, your God. This could be your God. Maybe this energy, and I know that sounds weird, but hey, I gotta say what I say. It feels like Aries or Libra. Communicate your family matters, perhaps even. Communicate in regards, be creative about your family matters in some way. Maybe the dynamics of your family. Maybe you're writing a story about the characters of your family or something like that. You might have a lot of creative ideas of stories you can tell or of ways that you can convey that message. Maybe your spiritual message can be shared in regards to family matters. I'm gonna leave it like that, okay? I'll let you. I'm not gonna keep feeding that energy right now. I don't want to keep putting ideas out there like that, just random. Take that as you will. Let's move on. We have Mr. Green in the library, the Syrian starseed with the lead pipe. So there could be a Taurus or a Scorpio at this time connecting spiritually to their Syrian starseed. Interesting. Taurus or Scorpio, you have a very strong connection to the Syrian starseed. And you might feel that connection, especially now, because it's like you're relating on a spiritual and physical level. I feel like you might be feeling it in your physical body. The nudges, perhaps, that your starseed is connecting with you on. They're sharing it with you. You're feeling it in your body in some ways. Maybe it's like your body's communicating to you what the Syrian starseed energy is trying to convey. I think we can leave that like that. So we also have in the hall the rope, purging, releasing toxic issue with the wrench. So this is what's being hidden, occult at this time, is that there is I want to say maybe a karmic tie that's being purged, that's being released, a toxic issue that might not have been working, and this might be what you were feeling here as a parent, perhaps. Like there is a karmic connection happening here that isn't working. It's like hidden, or it's maybe, I don't want to say sinister, but there's that energy like you can't quite pinpoint what it is exactly, but there's something that feels that's being purged. You might not be able to put your finger on it right now. It's hidden from you, but it's you are adjusting you're adjusting to the purging and releasing of this toxic. I feel like it was a toxic love connection, because the wrench is 5th house energies, 5th and 11th house technically. So it could be a friend that you were connected to. But it feels more, it's not a friend. If it was a friend, it was someone that you were very invested in or connected to. Like you were tied together in some way. You were connected to each other in some way. And it had to do with, it could be with sex, with children. It could have to do with resources, money, finances. There was a connection that wasn't working, that is still being purged out of your system somehow. Okay, So we have the study with the gun in the lounge, a masquerade ball. So masks have come off. It's over. There's no more hiding behind the mask. The lounge is 9. It's endings, okay? You've ended because you studied. You returned to a space. Like you went through your ancestry line. You went as deep as you can go in your heart when it comes to learning who you are, what you're about, what your cycles are, so no one can put on a mask. I just heard the man of many faces, or is it the god of many faces? That gives me very Mercury kind of energy, like we saw, where was it? Where we saw here with Aries and Libra, working in communications. But I did hear God of Many Faces from Game of Thrones. I don't, for anyone that watches that, you would know what I'm talking about. But yeah, the many faces have fallen off. There's no more of that. You know, it's like the masquerade is over. You can stop pretending, kind of thing. Like when it comes to the people you're dealing with, and I don't mean you're pretending. I mean like that's what you're saying to whoever you're engaging with. Like there's no more pretending. You're in connections with, or at least you'll begin connections, because this is what's over. So that now that cycle is over, you're able to start connections that are authentic, that are what you see is what you get. It is what it is, and this is how it is. Not none of this, you know, today I'm this, tomorrow I'm that, tomorrow, you know, like just changing the personality, or changing like people that are so wishy-washy, right? Like that, dealing with that, it's over. Like there's something to be said about creativity, and like a Robin Williams, where you see that he can play all these characters and he makes it funny and it's fun and it's high vibrational, in the sense of trying to, this is the upside, right? He brought a lot of joy to a lot of people. The downside is he was hiding behind a mask of very severe depression. And that's not fun. So when people put on these masks, hiding, pretending, everything's good, but deep down they're very negative or very dark or very, I keep hearing the word sinister. And that turns into like this whole thing where all these different masks have to be worn just to interact. That's finally done. Complete, over. Okay? You don't have to interact with people like that. Maybe not so much because, you know, it's not so much what's happening around you. It's what happened within you. What changed inside you that said you no longer resonate with fakery. So we have a Gemini or a Sagittarius in the 10th house, in the house of career or status. We have Miss Peacock with cruel intentions. A Leo might have some, you might be dealing with a Leo that has cruel intentions towards you. Be careful, Gemini or Sagittarius. And again, that's specifically for them, but also general. This is a general reading. So if it resonates for you and you're not a Gemini, understand the message on a deeper level. You don't have to be a Gemini to be going through this, but these are the energies. Maybe in your status, you communicate your beliefs and you talk and you share a lot of your ideas. And there's a Leo trying to, you know, sabotage. We said interference, okay, when it comes to your creativity, or when it comes to, because the things that you love about your environment. And it feels to me like there's a bit of a hater. Maybe this person is used to the spotlight and now you're getting the spotlight and they don't like it. So be mindful. We also have the lead pipe in the 11th house with the wrench. Singing. Okay, so there we go again with the dancing, and now it's singing. So like I said earlier, you could be participating in a choir, or maybe you just sing for the sake of singing. But even if you're in practice, prior, I was trying to say choir practice, but I kept saying it the wrong way. Anyway, okay. 11th house, You might be working with I don't know, a singing group is what I keep getting. Like you're connecting to either it's a musician or a group of people that are musical, collaborating on a project that is that has to do with music. Maybe you play instruments. Maybe you dance. It's definitely in the sector of entertainment. Okay, singing, connecting, feeling very adjusted, even with your new associates or your new collaborators in some way. So the 12th house, we have the Rope, Professor Plum, and supernatural experiences. So we have here a Sagittarius energy that might be having a lot of supernatural experiences, whether that's in their dreams or they're just getting maybe subconscious communications with their people that they're very bonded to, people that they're very connected to. The Sagittarius might be feeling a very strong bond through supernatural experiences with people that they are truly in connection with, okay? Either people that they're in sacred contracts with, or just someone that they're very bonded with in terms of, like, you know, we share a very strong bond kind of thing with people. So that's what it is, folks. Is there anything else? Can we leave it at that for now? I think I addressed all the signs. All right, we'll do one of maybe 2 or 3 of these. Let's just see. There's 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so we have a structure with Saturn here that is being clarified with solar calm. I'm sorry, I'm not showing you guys these cards very well, am I? Saturn's structure, the structure is being calmed or clarified, okay? And it's because of an alliance. So there's something that was being created that's getting, that's finally calming down. You're getting more clarity, like you're getting the spiritual understanding of what was being created, or what was being balanced out when it comes to either your karma or when it comes to how you build, how you've built up to now, or what you've built up to now in an alliance. You're getting the clarity, it's being clarified to you what was above, what was being created, and what is now being born. Okay, what is going to be born out of this? Oh, can we find out what is going to be born out of this? Should I ask that? No. We're going to leave it at that and come back with another message very soon. I'll leave it. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed. Take care. Bye.